Hey, PTSD buddies. I am going to do another PTSD buddy chat. If you don't know what that is, that's where I talk to a member of PTSD buddies. And we talk about a topic they want to talk about, or they share a part of their PTSD story. So I've sent an invite to Terry. Terry is one of our group moderators. So it would be good to hear from Terry. Let's see if he gets my invite here and joins us. I'll send a message. See if he, I just sent him a message too, see if he joins us. But yeah, Terry's been a moderator for over a year. He's also, he lives here in Newfoundland where I am, and he comes to our meetings. So should be a good chat. Got my coffee ready to go because I'm addicted to coffee, I think. Oh. Terry, where are you? I sent you the invite. Still waiting on you. He said he got kicked off. Okay. All right, hang in there, folks. We're still waiting. We've been having a problem. This is our second go with this live video trying to get Terry. You're addicted to coffee too? Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with being addicted to coffee. See, you just saying that you're addicted to coffee made me want to drink more of it. All right, Terry, I can only hang on so long, buddy. If it doesn't come, I'm going to shut her down. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, wait a minute. There's Terry. Let's see if I can add him. Oh, maybe. This is all Mark Zetterberg's fault. Am I saying that right? Is that his name, the Facebook guy? I'll just call him Mark. I can pronounce Mark.
There we go.
Oh, there he is. You made it.
Yeah, finally.
Well, yeah. It's a long drive, right? So I can.
Yeah.
Traffic was bad, right?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
I know, man. I know. Newfoundlanders can't in St. John's. There's some wicked ones.
Tell me about.
Oh man.
If
for chat, bye.
Yep.
I should warn all the people watching that we are both from Newfoundland. So if you have a hard time understanding us, too bad. That's how we talk. This is we have accents, but I don't hear it. I don't hear the accent. But I bet anyone who's not from Newfoundland hears the accent. It's sexy. Oh yeah, we know. All those Newfoundlanders know it's sexy. There's a guy on what is it? Big Brother Canada now from Newfoundland.
Oh yeah, and they got subtitles on it.
Yeah. Don't need them in Newfoundland, my son. We knows what he's saying.
But yet the French person don't have them.
Yeah. I think Newfoundlandese is just a sentence of words squished together, right? No spaces, no nothing. It's all one word.
Well, we just go and just we don't need to stop.
Cases, you got no problem understanding Newfies.
No.
Well, Terry, thanks for having a chat with me. I treat the PTSD or these PTSD buddy chats now almost like a open line kind of thing. So, do you have a topic you want to talk about, or did you? Shall we go into your story, or can I treat it like an interview?
Well, we can go with my story first, right?
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea. Let's let the people know a bit who you are, because I told the people watching before you came online that you are a moderator for the PTSD buddies, and you come to the meetings here in St. John's quite a bit. The meetings don't seem the same when you're not there, by the way. So.
Oh, thank you.
But let's start off by letting everybody know, Terry, how did PTSD enter your life, man?
Well, basically, I was from child abuse.
Yep.
And
Can imagine.
It wasn't until my 40s that first relationship I was ever in, and then it just went ballistic on me.
What do you mean? You never showed no symptoms
Well,
or?
I didn't know what it was, right? I'd have
Right.
I'd have mood swings and everything like that,
Yeah.
right? And depression, but until until I actually got into a relationship where I felt safe, that's when all the walls came tumbling down.
When you got into a relationship that where you felt safe.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
all the walls that I had built up in my life start crumbling on me.
Do you, I'm sure you had time to think about it. Do you have any idea yourself what it was about getting into a relationship, a safe place that made the walls fall down, as you say?
Uh, I guess I I could trust for the first time in my life, or I felt
Right.
I could trust for the first time in my life, and that's when all the memories start flooding back in, and basically it was, it was just to put it in words. It was hell on earth.
Yeah. You said it brought a lot of uh, images or a lot of floodgates back. You said, what was I going to say? Sorry, my son walked by and totally distracted me there. He just got into the tub and he just walks by, right, with his hair all slicked up. But is it you couldn't remember any of that, hey, for years?
Uh,
And now like it just started coming back?
yeah,
I've heard
basically,
of that. I've heard of that before. It's like your brain is protecting itself, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just that it was, I just felt so, yeah, I knew there was something wrong, right?
Yeah.
All my life I was like Christmas time, I would get depressed. I would have rage just bulge out of me, just, just fill up with rage and everything.
Cody, can you go turn down your family guy? Like it's he's got family in the back room there and I can hear it like it's right next to me. You can probably hear it.
Turn it off.
But
He
yeah,
said.
yeah, he didn't start showing the signs till all those years later, and those are signs, the anger and everything, right?
Well, I had them throughout my life, right? But
Yep.
the actual, the actual, the, my younger years, right?
Hmm.
Really, that's what came flooding back,
Yeah.
right? It was the younger years, just totally came flooding in, right? The abuse kept going till my late teens,
Yeah.
and usually I don't mention that because
Yeah.
people turn around and they say, well, you're in your teens, why didn't you stop it?
Yeah. Easy to
And
say. Hey.
yeah, and what it is that you've been trained, right? You've been trained. All, you're looking at, you
It
know
became no.
yeah,
Yeah. It's been.
this was normal to you,
Yeah. I can't even imagine, brother.
right? So, but thank God that at the time the ex-girlfriend, you know I went and put myself in debt trying to pay for it myself. I had nowhere, I didn't know where to turn to for help.
Right.
And you're looking at Oh my God. Uh, that's 2000, that's 12, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
And nothing, there was, uh, when it came to mental health issues, especially, and then especially sexual abuse, no one knew where to go to.
No, no.
And it just happened that I struck a doctor who came along into my life and got me on the right course,
Mm, that's good. That's good.
right? But it was a long haul to get where I'm to. But
Yeah.
even still today, I don't, you know,
You still get the, oh, you still, we lost you there for a second. Lost you there for a
yeah,
second. I don't know.
yeah, I had a pop-up come up on me.
Yeah, last I heard was even today.
Yeah, even today, it still affects me,
Yeah.
right?
Me,
I've like last week and a half, Lois, my wife Lois, would turn around and say, "Oh my, you were dreaming again. Were
yeah.
you dreaming again?" I said, "I don't know," but I'd wake up full of rage.
Yeah. Just wake up angry.
Oh man! And then of course, when I get to that point, I just lose it,
Yeah.
and the only I I get the only way I calm down, you know, I tear into everybody in the family.
Mm,
Just being just being they're doing something stupid, right? Nothing to really, you know, to say anything about, but I would go ballistic on them.
were you trying to push people away?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think so.
People, us with PTSD, we spend a lot of time trying to push people away. And it's weird that we do that because we really don't want to be alone. Right?
Well,
Thoughts.
Mitchell, they said he was describing uh, uh, anxiety, and he started listing off you don't want to be alone. You want to be alone, but you don't want to be lonely.
Yeah.
Um, oh, he listed off. I can't remember them all, but he listed off. It was like he turned around and went into my head and
Mm.
started.
It's not that we want to be alone. I find sometimes it's like we want everyone in the house, but we want to be in a room by ourselves.
Yeah.
We want
Well,
everyone close, but you can't really interact with me.
well, that's my big problem, right? We'll have
Yeah.
Lois will have friends over and that, and you know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm fine knowing that there's people in the house, but I
Yep.
trying to get trying to just sit there and put on the mask.
Do you find you sometimes you don't know what to say?
Uh,
Is it like a social
yeah,
anxiety?
yes,
Social,
it's
yeah.
social anxiety.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember my son not too long ago was talking about me and not liking to go outside. And after a quick conversation, he was talking that he's like, he thought that I was scared of people.
Mm,
And I'm like, it's not that. It's I'm scared what I'm going to do
or
once I'm,
say,
yeah, I'm more scared of what I'm going to do to people, or say to people. I don't think I would ever grab anyone no more. That kind of anger's gone at me, but the lippiness, the Newfoundlander lippiness is still there. He especially comes out when he's behind a wheel.
oh God, oh yeah, there's times I got road rage like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
But
Well, you're living in a city that I don't know, man. It has some wicked drivers in St. John's and CBS and everything.
Well, let's put it this way. If everybody had to take the road test over again, there might be
Yeah,
only 300 people passing.
yeah. I think a lot of it is people from outside of town come into St. John's, and they're from a town that has like one stop sign, and then they come to
Mm.
St. John's. It's not an easy city to drive sometimes, right?
But
Anyway, we're getting.
but the social anxiety,
Yep.
um, for me, going to grocery, I can go around grocery shopping, but as
Yeah.
soon as I get into the lineup, that's it.
Can you
I'm
grocery?
on high alert.
Can you grocery shop by yourself?
I can go around and grocery shop,
Yeah. It's
but
the checkout.
it's the checkout.
Yeah. That's what I have.
And and oh yeah, I go on high alert.
If I go, I could go get a full grocery cart and then go to the checkout and see like all these people waiting in line, and go, I could just leave my grocery cart and walk away.
Well, I force myself to stay there.
Yeah.
That's how I work with that trigger.
Hmm. I've seen
And
myself checkout just be dancing, and I'm humming, and like I can't fucking sit still at the checkout.
no, absolutely. And of course, I got, well, you can't say, well, I got kind of friendly with one of the cashiers.
Okay.
Whatever checkout she was on, I would go to. Even if there was like 40 people in the lineup, I would go to her. Now
So you
they
know her
moved
now.
her. Huh? Yeah,
I can understand. You got to know her a little bit, so you just keep going to the person you're comfortable with now.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now they got her moved to another place in the store, and I'm right back where I started.
Yeah.
And and I see them there all the time, but you know, I get into the lineup, and it's like, oh, geez, get me out of here. It's like the walls closing on me. But
Let
I
me ask you
force.
this. This is another one I find. Let's say you go to the express checkout and you got to pack it in the bags yourself.
Mm,
I don't know. I find this. I got to put the stuff in the bags as fast as I can, and I got to have it done before that next person behind me starts coming up and trying to pack his bags, because I feel like, boom, I'm a burden now. I got to get out of the way.
yeah.
I got to get it, my shit, and get out of the way so that you can do your shit, right? And
Oh,
I almost had a panic
absolutely.
attack. Getting everything
Oh,
in the bag as fast as I can. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
and
And I'm
oh
like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
and I find with that is the more I try to get it done quickly, it seems takes me twice as long.
Yes, yes, I know. You end up throwing the meat in with the Javex and don't give shit. Let's go.
I do when that happens, right? It's like the bags won't even open for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, you're going
it's
really fast. Getting bags packed.
yeah.
Static clean.
Well,
I know, I know.
the thing is, I use the reusable shopping bags, right?
Yeah,
So I should be,
yeah.
boom, boom, boom. But no way. It's
I got
like
the reusable shot. Fuck, but I just Jesus can't remember to bring them inside. If I remember all the time, I can't remember. Lord Jesus.
yeah, but but I force myself to stay in the checkout. That's the only
That's good.
way I can do that. It, to
That's
get
the
through it,
only
right?
way that you're going to overcome that, is to dip into that trigger every now and then. That's the only way you're
Yeah,
going to overcome it, right? It's easy
yeah,
to avoid, but the more you avoid, the tougher that trigger becomes, man.
yeah. And it doesn't matter what checkout I go to. And there doesn't have to be anyone behind me or in front of me.
No.
I think what it is, it's the closed space, where it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
so closed in, and I feel
Mm,
trapped all the time.
mm. Let me ask you this. Do you look for those automated or, the do-it-yourself
No,
teller machines?
no,
No, you don't?
I because they're wide open. And then there's no. I find there's no control.
Okay. Because I know some people like those. I know Vanessa loves them. My wife, Vanessa, she loves those things. Do-it-yourself thing. If I only
I
got one or two, but yeah.
no, but I where they're so open and there's so many machines around you.
Yeah.
Whereas you just got the register and then you got the bank of everything, all the merchandise on the other side.
Yeah.
Then there's an out. No one can sneak in on you, and that's what
Fair
I
enough.
find. That's what I find. And
Yeah.
even still today, there's times at night I'll feel like someone is following me, and there's no one
Oh,
there,
really?
and that's
Yeah.
because of the abuse.
Yeah.
And it's only been
Yeah.
the past 5 or 6 years that I can go and walk past a dark street, and again, and then like last night or the night before, one of the lights on the street was burnt out, and holy crap! I was in the car, but I was terrified of the dark.
Yeah. You've been living in fear most of your life, all your childhood, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that fear can probably gonna be with you, man, like the rest of your life, brother.
Oh God, absolutely. And
Getting
it's
cold
just,
sweat.
oh no, I don't get cold sweats. I get actually most of my flashbacks are what they call muscle, what they call
Okay.
uh, I can't think of the real term, but
No,
basically I
no,
physically feel everything that happened to
yeah.
me.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I've heard of that in people, yeah.
And it's not that and there's and yet, you know, sometimes I remember I'll have a picture flashback, but I'll wake up and I can feel everything that happened to me. And that,
Jesus, man.
happened to me one night on a dark, rainy night. I was coming home. This is about 2.5 years ago. I was coming home from St. John's, and that feeling came over me. And the next minute I knew, whomp, I rear-ended this guy that was next time we have a chat, I got to turn off my notifications.
Yeah. Last I heard was you rear-ended a guy.
Yeah, and I saw him up at the top of the hill
Yeah.
on Outer Ring Road, coming west to Paradise. I saw him there, and the next thing I remembered was seeing me coming up on him quickly.
Scary.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing, that's very scary getting triggered when you're driving.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So now when I'm driving and I'm stressed out, I
Hmm.
have Simon and Garfunkel CD,
Right.
And there's two songs that I continuously play over and over while I'm driving.
What are they?
The first one is The Boxer,
Okay.
and the second one is Troubled Water, Bridge Over Troubled Water. I'm surprised I don't have the CD player worn out or the CD. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll turn around, and if I'm driving and I'm feeling like something's coming up on me, the CD is on, and I'll repeat that song probably 30 or 40 times till I get home or get where I'm going to.
I hear it. Yep. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
And,
I too have music that cools me off and calms me down. Elvis Presley does it for me.
yeah.
I always had. Yeah, Elvis Presley. Especially Elvis Presley gospel music.
That's one thing I couldn't get into is gospel music.
Oh, I love gospel.
Mm.
Gospel music.
But yeah, and especially when I start, the worst thing about PTSD, you start beating yourself up.
Ooh,
When
with
you're
the guilt.
getting low, you're starting to get triggered, you'll turn around and beat yourself up like you wouldn't believe.
Yep. Yeah. Sitting alone with your own thoughts, beating
Even
yourself up.
dude, even when I'm with the family, even if I'm out with the friends, even when I'm at the meeting, I'll start beating myself up.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I end up feeling like I got to do more, and I end up jumping up and doing dishes or doing a lot more housework around, you know.
Well, that's where I'm the reverse.
Oh, yeah? What do you do?
I I just close myself off when it comes to the housework and that.
Yeah.
And I'll just, and there's been times I've just blown out of the house and not say a word to anybody. And I just, boom, gone.
Better to say nothing than say the wrong thing.
Well, no, but like I'll blow up at them and then I'll just leave.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the anger and PTSD. I've done that too.
Right. And,
Yeah.
and, you know, it's put a big toll on our marriage. I
Oh,
can tell you that.
guaranteed. Well, guaranteed. If it wasn't for my prescription of cannabis, I don't think I would be able to control my anger.
Mm.
And I'm not saying I'm not promoting cannabis or anything like that. I'm just saying that works for me,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not going around getting stoned or anything like that. It's just a little bit, and it keeps me calm, right?
Well, yeah. Well,
Are you on any kind of meds,
I don't
Terry?
know. Oh, geez. I'm on Effexor and I never can pronounce it.
I can't pronounce
Legit.
anything. Don't even bother. You can just say yes. I'm on some meds, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm on Effexor.
No, I cannot.
Well, I had to go on a mood stabilizer. My
Okay.
rage would just be out of like you wouldn't believe.
Yep.
It's like living with Jekyll and Hyde. And I was more Jekyll than Hyde.
Yeah.
Right?
So you get triggered. And what would you do? Would you go in the basement like me, or you said you'd leave the house? Where would you go? For a drive?
Actually, I take off and I I would basically the car would be pointed in a direction. That's it, you know. And I could be gone for 2 or 3 hours, and then
Okay.
finally saying, "Okay, enough is enough." Right? and I have to calm
Like,
myself down.
bro, what's going through your mind? Anything, or are you thinking about why you're triggered, or are you just
It's
blanked out?
it's the rage, and then like I blow up, and
So what do you?
then I'm saying,
What's going
I
through your
don't.
mind? While,
Oh, everything's going through it. Like
what you do,
a person
or
passes me the wrong way, and I'm ready to take them out.
hmm?
Right?
So what do you do when these kind of things come on? Do you have a grounding technique or anything you go through?
Well, basically, I try to get. I need trickling water to calm me
Hmm?
down.
Okay. Yep.
And I have, and it has to be in a place where I don't hear cars, I don't hear people, and
I
it has to
remember
be natural.
you showed us a safe zone where there
Yeah,
was running or a brook, I believe.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there can't be anyone around me,
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Like when they're triggered, they just want to separate and be alone for a second. Yeah, I get that.
And it's just so, and it takes a while for me to calm down.
Yeah, it does. It used to take me hours before I started my cannabis. It'd take me hours to calm down. Right? I remember they gave me a pill that used to go under my tongue. Every time you get mad, you just put this pill in your tongue.
Yeah,
That didn't
Ativan,
work.
Ativan.
Ativan. Yeah, Ativan. I took loads of Ativan. I popped in like they were coming out of a Pez dispenser.
Yeah, well, again, you know, these medications just, is you know, there's only, well, people don't, to be honest with you, society and even the medical profession really don't know what to do when it comes to mental health,
Hmm.
you know, because, you know, nothing against the medical profession is just that you can't use a cookie cutter system,
Okay.
right? Each person is completely different,
It's true. They are, yeah.
right? And, I'm not against cannabis, for people to use it. I'm not against it. I guess I never used drugs
Mm-hmm.
my entire life. But
Except for the medications you're on.
yeah,
Hmm.
my biggest demon was vodka.
Right.
I get very thirsty, and I still do at times. So basically, I stay away from vodka.
Okay.
But yeah, the water, a trickling water, really calms me down.
That's good. Do you have that on a CD or anything, or you just go to a
Actually,
place?
you know something? I can't. I tried that on a CD,
Yeah.
and I even I even taped it. I had it on my laptop and on
Yep.
my phone. And you know
Yep.
something? It'd calm me, but it'd take twice as long.
Not the same. Not the same as being in the moment in the spot.
Yeah,
Other things too. You got the fresh air. You got if you're there in the daytime, maybe you got some sun. You never know, right?
yeah.
Bird starts singing or flies by.
It's just
Right.
that it just. I
Some people
guess.
believe just nature itself can be
Well,
soothing.
yeah. Well, basically, what it does, I find it it washes all the. I'm looking at the trickling water, and it's like it washes all the dirt off me,
Yep.
all the guilt out of me, and I still
Yeah.
have guilt from what happened. I still at times feel that it was my fault.
What was your fault?
the abuse.
You believe the abuse was your fault?
Yes. And that's basically when it comes to abuse, you're the one who takes the blame from the beginning. You did something wrong for it to happen.
Okay.
And the trickling water and watching the water pass by, it just washes all that guilt and the emotions. It's
Is it
unbelievable.
like a cleansing? I know
Yeah.
I had this feeling when I get in the shower. If I'm triggered and I'm angry, usually I just hop in the shower and I picture this is the shower washing the anger, and
Mm,
I picture it going down the drain and everything, right?
mm. Well, that's what, and this is like the brook. Well, it's a river, but, when it's low and it's trickling, it just washes everything away.
Yeah, that's good that you got that spot.
But it's
So
been,
Terry, uh, you've been through a lot.
mhm.
You talked. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about with the cool? I know you said trickling water. Was there any other cool downs you want to talk about before I get into the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
topic?
actually, late the past week now, I
Yeah.
used to be an avid amateur photographer,
Right.
and I just gave up on it all and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been taking out my photo album and going through the pictures and then remembering where I was to when I took the shot and what I did, and you know, and it's starting to work.
Good. That's great, man. That sounds like a great one too, because you're getting out and stuff, taking pictures. You know.
Well, basically, well, right now, I'm just using my pictures as a grounding technique.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically taking my mind away from everything. And I'm putting myself back into that moment when I took
Those
that picture.
times.
Oh, that's the thing. It's, I'm forced, I'm going back to the memories of where I took that picture, when I took the pictures, the time of day it was, and how, you know, I could even feel, remembering that there was a slight breeze that day, or the feel of the sun on your face.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to find that it's working for me now.
That's good, man. That's really good.
Yeah. But what really got me, gave me hope was finding you. That interview you made, and becoming a member of PTSD buddies, and it gave me an outlet to help other people.
Yeah. Well, you became a moderator.
Yes, absolutely.
Moderator now in the group, and you've been a moderator for a while.
Oh yeah. Now, unfortunately, because of uh, Lois's medical problems, I haven't had the energy to do a lot of moderating lately.
Well, yeah. You know what? Moderators and admins, we're all doing this voluntary, right?
Mm.
So we all put in what we can, and you know your rules. You still there, Terry? I lost you for a second. Can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you now. All I was getting was pieces.
Oh, robot voice.
Yeah, robot, but not much.
Sound like a
But
drunk
no,
robot.
yeah. but no, I must say, being a moderator, and
Oh my
you
God.
know, it's given me
We are
something.
trying to teach.
Yeah,
That's it, Bob. We don't have the technology like CBC got or anything like that, right? But we just got to rely on the power of the face.
yeah.
Book.
But no, it's allowing me to feel like I'm useful. You
Keep
know,
talking, Terry. I'm only picking at
I'm
your end, but keep talking.
okay. But no, it makes me. I feel like I can accomplish stuff, and with with my depression and that, I had a lot of self-loathing, and basically, you know, I basically was taught that I was useless and worthless. And PTSD buddies and you have shown me that I do have something worthwhile to give to the world.
Yeah, you're helping people all the time with PTSD buddies. And that's one of the cool things about PTSD buddies. I mean, you can find help when you need it, but when you're able to give help and help someone else, it feels so good. PTSD.
Absolutely. And I can't wait for us to get our second location,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm
So,
hoping a Spartan Wellness is going
hmm,
to open a Spartan Wellness Center here in Newfoundland,
okay.
and Spartan Wellness PTSD buddies, our own spot one day.
Oh, yeah. But,
I'll keep fucking
and there you go, Mr. Robot.
yeah.
But no, and just seeing the comments when I go online, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's it's
Excuse me.
just uh, it's uplifting. Now, of course,
Yeah.
we always have idiots that have to, give their two cents, but then when they do that, everybody else, they come to the person's defense. And that's what I love about PTSD buddies.
Mm-hmm.
That,
It's important. It's I mean, the members have become friends and they look out for each other now, right?
yes,
Right?
absolutely.
It's gone beyond a group.
Oh God, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And and for all the new people that have joined and hopefully are watching this video, this live chat, you know, they, you know, just to let them know that, no matter what, we're there for them. And, as you know, sometimes our triggers to us seem like, okay, come on, get over it, you know, and I hate that term,
Yeah.
but they seem so trite to us that, come on, yours isn't anything compared to another person's, right? But again, it's just it's just that it allows it just shows that everybody, even though their story is different and every story is different, you know, the
Mm-hmm.
symptoms are always the same.
Yeah. I hear you, buddy. Yeah. Because it's not about the trauma, it's the fact that a person is going through trauma, right?
Yes.
And change. That's what it is. Hello in Wales. Hey, Chapman. But yeah, it's because the person has gone through trauma, right? So their symptoms are going to be the same. yes, they're all different people, but they're all
Sorry
human
about that.
beings, and they all have got trauma, so they're all going to be affected somehow.
Yes. And, and what one, you know, and there's only something that I've learned lately,
Hmm.
you know, and
You can get
people,
trauma by
people don't,
you
sorry, go ahead.
bites the shit out of people. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, you're terrified of spiders now,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I was at the mass one day, and in the intercessions of the prayers for the sick and that, it we were praying for the children who was abused, and that so that they could cope. And just listening to those words, I got triggered. I had to leave the building,
Sure, yeah,
right?
yeah,
And people said, how can you be triggered by something you read or something someone says? The triggers are triggers can be anything, or to you. I know
yeah,
I've been driving down there, like you said the other day. You had
yeah.
almost a panic attack.
Nothing happened. I was just driving. All of a sudden, I had a panic attack, and I had to pull over.
Yeah,
Like there
and
was
that's
nothing happened.
yeah.
No close calls. No nothing like that. Just
Well,
right.
that's like me. There'd be times I'll be driving along, and I would I would get uh, like I told you, I don't get flashbacks very often, but my flashbacks are actually feelings, right? I'd be driving
Yeah,
down the road and nothing, listening to the radio or listening to CDs, and all of a sudden, boom, I had that feeling of being back there.
yeah.
And and nothing to trigger it.
No, no, right. I've heard of people, subconsciously being triggered. You don't even realize what you saw.
Yeah.
Your fucking brain remembers.
Oh yeah. Right. But it's and I've learned so much from this group,
Yeah, me too. Every day,
right?
man.
Every single day I learn something new, you know,
Hmm.
and to see people, you know, who would when they first joined the group after I joined, you know, they'd be shut in, and now they're going up for walks, they're doing their paintings.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah. How many times have we had a person come to a meeting and said this is the first time they've been out of the house in however amount of time, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just people who have, been through similar situations or had similar feelings. They know what it's like to feel that way, so they try to help each other, right?
Absolutely. But
When they have feelings themselves, they don't want anyone else to have those feelings. So, they lend a helping hand. It's beautiful to watch.
oh yeah, absolutely. And it's made, you know, it has made a difference in my life.
Yep.
Um, I still have major anger issues
Mm-hmm.
that I have to deal with. And but when I go online and I see, people saying, way to go, you can get through it, and just reading someone else's story,
Yep.
right? And then the comment saying, way to go,
Yeah.
it does uplift you. It has to.
Sure. And knowing that they really mean it by writing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. It's almost like I'm on PTSD Buddies Facebook every day. I check it every day, but I can't help it, right? I love the members. I love the group. I love connecting with the members, right? And the people who come to our meetings, they're not just members to me now, they're friends, right?
Yeah.
They're buddies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
there's the word.
buddies. And there you go.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
But
Terry, thanks for having a chat with me, man.
oh,
We're almost out of time.
yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we sign out?
All I can say to everybody who's listening or who will see this video down the road is that no matter how deep you think you've sunk, there's always someone there to help you out of that ditch.
Yeah. Being a Newfoundland, we probably throw your life preserver or something like that. The other end of an anchor, right? We'll hold on to the anchor and try to rope.
Well, we should have plenty of practice because all we got is craters on our streets, not potholes.
Yeah, yeah. Drive safe out there, old man. Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway, Terry, are you going to make it to the meeting this Sunday?
I'm hoping to go unless something crops up on me.
Right on. I'm only asking because this is going to be a big one. We're up to like 15 members that said they're coming.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, buddy, you take care. We'll be seeing each other soon.
Yep.
All right. Cheers,
Okay.
now.
Cheers.
Boom. There he is. You're awesome, Chapman, by the way. Thanks for watching. Terry, thanks for having a chat with me. Terry, like I said, Terry's one of the moderators in the group. He does a great job. He's been a big help to me at the meetings that we host here in St. John's, Newfoundland. If you want to have a PTSD buddy chat with me, just like you just seen here, just send me a private message on Facebook and we'll get a time and a day together and we'll do one, okay? And it doesn't have to be about your story. You can just have a topic, right? Anything you want to talk about, I'm here to listen and talk about and show all the members. So this video now is going to go on YouTube. So find it on the PTSD Buddies YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right? Have a good day, everybody. Cheers.